Hello, all you loving souls. I'm just going to wait a moment here. I hope everybody's having a delightful day. And if the sun is out, enjoying the sun. It's sunshine here from Soul Connection Seekers. Hello, Taylor. I hope you have sunshine wherever you are. I'm just going to wait a second here and see who else comes in. Hello, Denise. Oh my goodness, you're here. That is wonderful. I hope you have sunshine. I know out where you are, it's probably like raining and stuff a lot. We've had rain for I think about 3 weeks, so we have sun today, which I'm excited. Oh, Taylor's saying she has sunshine, but no power. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so I guess we'll start for today. Today I'm going to talk about, and I'll let you know that I had to write things down today because it's a lot of information. So on Monday, we had talked about energy and our energy, and I completely missed it. Where I want to start, I didn't start at all. So Spirit has been driving me nuts. Talking about I have to do this. So it's actually today is our energies on being a mom. But if you're not a mom, that's all right. It can help you with interaction with your mom, and it can also help you with an interaction with just people that you have contact with. So I must apologize. I missed this completely on Monday. So we'll start off with, I am going to write notes today. I opened up and I channeled and I wrote it down. So with being a mom, have you ever noticed if your energy is off, the whole house and the people in it are off? So not being a mom, you can notice, you can think about and relate to, if your energy's off, everybody's energy switches too. We hold the energy from like our home and our family, whoever we're living with. Have you ever been extremely tired? And that's when a little one or a teenager or a young adult opens right up, has lots to say, has lots of deep dives to do with you. Or if it's a little one, might have a little bit of a temper tantrum or having a difficult time. And they're just really needing at that time, but we're really tired. So you can relate if you're not a mom. Still, we all have people we live with. So if one energy goes down, another one will shift. That's because your energy is at a place where their energy has space or feels right for them. So a lot of times, being an adult in the house or being a young adult, if our energy changes, it opens up for our partner or our family members to be able to share at a level that they need to share. We are very interconnected with our children and with whom we reside. They can pull us right in with the energy cords because we're so close to them and live with them. They are so interconnected and intertwined in us that they are aware of our energy shifts. But with that being said, they know it's shifted. So they're aware, they feel that the energy has shifted, but not what it's about. Children are open and aware and really grand at having and feeling emotion in a healthy and safe environment, and being able to feel it in the moment and then let it go. That's how children mostly are with their feelings. When our energy shifts as the adult, they can feel it and they know it and they can see it, but they don't have the awareness and understanding or acknowledge, like the knowledge to not personalize it. They don't have those skills yet. Say we get a phone call and we find out something that we feel like sadness about. We could be concerned or we could be worried. So our energy shifts. We could be caught up on what we just heard, right? Not even being aware of our own energy shift. So to a little one or a child or somebody else in the house, they felt our energy. But now our energy shifted. So the little one or somebody else could have been off and at the house doing whatever or thinking of something. And they come back to you and they notice that your energy shifted. So that might bring up for them to ask, what's wrong? Are you sad? And then, being a mom, we tend to say, I'm fine, or nothing is wrong. But they felt it, right? They might then internalize it and think it was them. If we are not aware and have an understanding and knowledge, we cannot do the same. We would personalize things, right? If we're not aware of how people's energy shifts and that's just their energy shift, we don't have that awareness. We can personalize that it's something we said or if it's something that we did. It's also healthy for us to allow and accept how we are feeling, what's going on, and take the time to okay, I just got this phone call or this has just come up. Geez, I'm feeling this way about it, right? And if we acknowledge our feelings and accept them and allow them, even though with feelings, some people think, okay, I'm angry right now and I don't want to feel angry. It's still in our energy field. It's still there. And if we don't acknowledge and accept it, it kind of falls further into our energy systems and stays there. So it's very important that we go in and acknowledge, accept this is the way we're feeling. It just takes a second and to process it and then to let it go. So back to talking about if we're not practicing that, I know when kids are younger, they're able to feel something, they've hurt themselves, it hurts, they're sad, they cry, and then just because they're opened and they're not in their conditional self yet, they can easily, they feel it. They really feel it. They accept that that's the way they feel and they move on from it. It's also healthy for us to allow and accept how we are feeling, what's going on, and process and let it go. We just talked about that. If we are not practicing that, how do our children learn, right? If we're, they're feeling our energy that something shifted and something's not right, and they're asking you, what's wrong? And you're saying, oh, nothing, I'm fine. But that's not truthful, right? Something shifted in you, and the kids are sensing that, and they're going to go in to internalize, or because they can't read why or what's going on if you're not even being truthful about it. So they think that it's something that they did and possibly that they did wrong. As moms and as females, we are constantly giving. We do that all day long. We feel we need to do for others all the time. There's 24 hours in each day. With children, we know when they are tired. It doesn't matter if they're children, teenagers, young adults, we know when they're tired, right? When they need quiet time, when they are not feeling well, we're very in tune with that. But being in tune with that, are we finding time each day for us? Do we have a guilt when we think about time for us? Are we aware what makes us feel good and fills us up? What makes us enlightened and joyful and happy? Don't we all want that for everyone we love? The more we connect and acknowledge ourselves, the more empowered, peaceful, uplifted, fulfilled we become. So let's, for instance, Mother's Day just came by, and Mother's Day for a lot have a lot of different feelings and emotions, especially right now. You might not be able to see people that you would initially see, which you could have a longing for them. So we'll just discuss Mother's Day for a moment. Or any special occasions. When it comes to an occasion being focused on us, it brings up a lot of things, a mixture of things for us. I'll give you an example on Mother's Day. So just prior to Mother's Day, I got a phone call about doing a job on Friday. And it was a bigger job, and my car hadn't been all that reliable, so I had to do it when I was available to have a vehicle. So I did it on Friday, and then again I did it with my partner. Oh no, on Saturday I did it on my own. And Sunday I went with my partner, and we had to finish the job. And it's something that I love doing, and it's something I haven't even did at home, but it was a lot of yard work and gardening. And I just love being in Mother Earth and feeling the soil and being with the plants and the trees and the flowers. And I thought on Sunday that we'd be gone about 2 hours. So I have 3 children, 3 young adults, I should say. So one's out on her own and has been for years, and the other 2 are still at home. But they work, they have their own life, they have their own journey. So they're in and out a lot, have friends over at times. So they're just busy with their own lives. But they both made a point to make sure that they were home early on Sunday for Mother's Day, which I had communicated that I had to go out and work for a couple hours, but still they came home. And so the job was much longer than I thought it would be. And as time went on, I, as a mom, started feeling like guilty, and that I was missing out on them. And then I got feeling like, okay, well, by the time I'm done, maybe I'm going to miss them completely, because I didn't know what their day was like. And, I thought maybe I'm not going to be able to really see them at all, and they've made such an effort. So as a mom, we can fall in easily to, to guilt, right? To not feeling like good enough. So, and then I start questioning, why of all days would I have to be here today? Why didn't I just take the day for me? I knew the answers for that, though. I had to go when I had a vehicle. I had to go back when I had help, and that was just the truth of the matter. And I was loving what I was doing. So what I did is I thought, I'm in my conditional self right now, and I'm aware that I have a lot of feelings that are stirring up, and that was fine. And I was doing something that I love, but at the same time thinking, I haven't even had time to do my own, but I love being, in the flowers and the trees and the dirt on my hands and being right in Mother Earth. So as I was doing something I loved and realizing that I was in my conditional self and kind of doing the poor me thing, I thought, okay, the loving, wise adult in me is just going to take the time and acknowledge these feelings that I'm having. Acknowledge these emotions I'm having. And one by one, I went through them all. and that felt good. Where I was right in the dirt. I was right in Mother Earth, so that felt really good to, yeah, acknowledge them, accept them, process them, and let them go. And when that loving, wise adult came in, I was able to know and trust that it's all going to work out. I'm going to see them. I'm so grateful. And so I was able to shift it, my mindset, and shift it to like excitement. And when I did get home from doing the job, I was really tired, and I listened to that, and I thought, I still haven't seen the kids, but I need to take, 20 minutes, half an hour for me. And the day turned out beautiful. So why do we, when the focus, when we're women, when we're mothers, why, like, we just give and give and give. And then when it comes to a special day for us, there's all this mixture of stuff that's brought up. And it's like, why do we do that? Why do we go into our conditional self instead of being, the loving, wise adult, or our authentic self, and the connection to like our soul and our knowing? When it comes to special times for us, we as mother and women are open to giving, but we're not comfortable to the receiving. It feels untrue, maybe not genuine. The truth is, we have to become open to receiving as much as we give. We have to find balance with that. So, and that is so very needed. Like, we're moving into like a co-create, thriving energy. And we can't be with so many things, we're unbalanced. And I think when it comes to celebrations that are directly at us and we're uncomfortable with it, it's just because we're not balanced. We're not balanced. We just give and give and give and give. And we're not aware of, there's 24 hours in the day. Let's do what we love to fill us up. We're always like, doing for others. But I'd like to take this time and celebrate and acknowledge that, we're deserving. We're worthy of receiving. And why is that so unbalanced for us? And I'd like us to begin practicing like now, on as much as we give is as much as that we're allowing to receive, right? We're women, we're to receive. We can't just give and give and give and not be open to receiving. So today I wasn't going to do a meditation, but I was just going to take a moment and close down our eyes and do some affirmations. So one that we just talked about is, I'm right where I need to be, and every day I am opening up to receiving as much as I give. I am a mom, I am a daughter, I am a sister, I am a lover, and I am a friend. We get stuck in that I am a mom. We're much more than a mom, and our children have to know that and be taught that. And we are a soul here for a human experience. I am love. I am lovable. I accept pure love. I deserve love, support, and to receive every day. I am worthy, self-confident. I am an empowered woman. I am strong. I am capable. And I am a gift to this world. And when you're ready, just opening your eyes. I hope you felt those affirmations. And I was going to say too, feel free when we're on live, to say how you're feeling, if you can, like if you're relating to anything that's been shared, if it's brought up something for you, or we're all in the energy together, we're all a group. So it would be wonderful if we could share what we've experienced. And if it's something that you don't feel comfortable yet on putting on the chat, then you can always just message me. And that's what we're here for. And I am really happy, and I'd like to acknowledge and celebrate that you took time today to be here and took time for yourself. And just a little bit of homework, what we talked about on, taking time for you. There's 24 hours in a day, and we're always doing for others. So what fills you up? What are you doing to grow and expand and become, more aware of yourself, more connected to your soul? I hope everybody has a delightful day and enjoys this beautiful sunshine out here. And thank you for being here. Take care.